Even in handcuffs, NBA Youngboy wears a cocky smile. He brags about making people pay, rappers who dare him die. But there are other reasons why they are scared. One is because of the dangerous life of NBA Youngboy. The rap industry is a tough world that breeds some of the most fearsome rappers you can think of. However, few of them have such a scary persona as Youngboy Never Broke Again or NBA Youngboy. Unlike most of his peers whose tough words end in their lyrics, NBA Youngboy has built up such a mean rap sheet over the years due to actually making good on his promises. From street fights to kidnapping and even attempted murder, Youngboy has been there and done all of that. The most intriguing thing about NBA Youngboy's threatening image is that it is not forced. It all comes naturally to him like a fish in water. Danger is his territory, and this is why most rappers are scared of him and prefer not to get in his way. Even as a young boy, Youngboy always had his way. He always did what he wanted to do. As a teenager, the rapper ditched school to follow music because it was his dream.
Are you still in school?
Nope.
Dropped out?
Yep. I got a dream to chase.
However, before Youngboy broke into the mainstream with his first mixtape Life Before Fame in 2015, he had already begun his treacherous journey down a criminal path. In late 2014, Youngboy, who was only 15 years old at the time, was arrested for robbery and sent to a detention center in Tallulah, Louisiana. He was released after 6 months, but as Youngboy's public profile blew through the roof, so did his appetite for controversy and criminality. By November 2016, NBA Youngboy was riding high on the back of some of his hit singles and was about to take the stage in Austin, Texas, when U.S. Marshals arrested him for 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. The charges stem from an incident in the rapper's hometown of Louisiana. According to police reports, Youngboy allegedly jumped out of a vehicle and opened fire on a group of people at a South Baton Rouge street. Youngboy was subsequently extradited to another jurisdiction where he was held on a $200,000 bond. During his time in jail, Youngboy opened up about his ordeal in an interview with XXL. He said, "I don't think they really target, but if you got a name, they know who you is. You do something, they're gonna come get you, and whoever you're with and whatever they do, you're accountable for it just because you got the biggest name. That's how that shit go." Facing 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder, Youngboy NBA pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of aggravated assault with a firearm in May 2017. 3 months later, District Judge Bonnie Jackson sentenced him to a suspended 10-year prison term and 3 years of probation. Surprisingly, Youngboy showed a lot of remorse and regret for his actions at the sentencing. He said, "I take full responsibility for what happened. I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to go that way." He also vowed to become a better person and be more responsible for his 3 children at the time. Youngboy was pardoned, and on the day of his release, friends, fans, and family were out to welcome him. However, Youngboy found it hard to keep to that promise and was back in the news for the wrong reasons barely a year later. On February 25th of that year, the rapper was arrested before a concert at the Moon nightclub in Tallahassee. The arrest followed a warrant issued on Youngboy from Georgia for allegedly committing assault, weapons violation, and kidnapping. The charges were a result of an alleged altercation with his then-girlfriend, Jania Jackson. Hotel surveillance leaked shortly after his arrest, showing the rapper engaged in a heated argument with the police.
As of right now, you just gonna be detained. When we get there, you can tell us what's going on. We will hear out both sides.
Meanwhile, Youngboy had been accused of throwing his former girlfriend to the ground, although during the arrest, the police tried to restrict Jania, who argued ceaselessly. They eventually handcuffed her.
Get my baby, you just get my baby from around.
In the footage, she kept asking for her son, and it seemed like she was putting up a defense for Youngboy. Following the leaked footage, Jackson took to social media where she furiously defended her boyfriend and vehemently denied the charges brought against him. She explained, "Kidnapped? F no. Has he ever put his hands on me? F no." He was later released from jail on a $75,000 bail on March 15, 2018. But that was not the end of NBA Youngboy's legal troubles. In March 2019, Youngboy was involved in another incident of violence in which a man claiming to be his former bodyguard accused him and rapper Quando Rondo of assault, battery, and emotional distress. The lawsuit claimed that on December 21, 2018, during a concert in Florence, South Carolina, NBA Youngboy and Quando Rondo got annoyed by a fan craze which led to an argument. Things eventually escalated when the alleged bodyguard refused to return to the stage to break up the fan craze and secure the team. While trying to explain to both parties the reasons for his refusal, they both assaulted him, resulting in the victim sustaining a cracked tooth, bloody face, and injuries to his reputation. Youngboy, who was still on probation at this time, would suffer more damage to his reputation when he got involved in another shooting on May 12, 2019. This time around, the rapper was forced to return fire after a shooter riding in a black Cadillac Escalade opened fire on him, injuring NBA Youngboy's girlfriend. and killing a bystander. Although Youngboy wasn't charged for the shooting itself, he was discovered to be in the company of Ben Fields and Trulandrick Boomer Norman, which was a violation of a special condition of his probation. For this reason, he was ordered to spend 90 days in prison, banned from performing for 14 months, and sentenced to spend the rest of his probation under house arrest with electronic monitoring. More recently, NBA Youngboy has been embroiled in a federal firearm charge that stemmed from a September 2020 arrest in Baton Rouge. Prosecutors claimed the rapper had a handgun while shooting a music video. He was arrested alongside 14 others in a sweeping move that led to the discovery and seizure of more than a dozen guns from the set. According to federal prosecutors, Youngboy faces up to 10 years in prison in the weapons case. However, in a recent development in the weapons case, NBA Youngboy has agreed to plead guilty to the charge once the case is moved from Louisiana to Utah. Coincidentally, the rapper also faces unrelated charges that accuse him of running a prescription drug fraud ring in Utah. All these legal troubles have contributed in making Youngboy a feared man within the rap industry. More importantly, the rapper is not one to shy away from a confrontation. Even as a toddler, Youngboy broke his neck while wrestling in the neighborhood. The injury required a head brace until the broken spine was healed. The brace left permanent scars on his forehead, which continue to serve as a fearful reminder of just how dangerous Youngboy is, a claim several of his colleagues have willingly admitted. In one such instance, comedian Drusky, who is fond of poking fun at people, admitted he was scared of the Louisiana rapper during a December 2022 interview with the Pivot podcast. Drusky revealed to host Fred Taylor that he's scared of NBA Youngboy after he messed with him on his Instagram live that October. He said,
"Man, nervous as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Youngboy one of them ones. He put that fear in your heart for real."
When the host tried to point out the fact that Youngboy was a short guy, Drusky responded,
"Yeah, that gun big.
He just from a place in Baton Rouge
That
where
gun
people don't
big.
play a lot.
That gun big. And bullets
But
big."
you was at your
You ain't
spot.
never heard that saying? They say you can be in the gym all day, you still gonna get hit with this 40.
Yeah, but my
Knock your ass back.
Before the interview, Drusky crossed the line with Youngboy when he poked fun at the rapper's wife, Jaslyn Michelle. On that fateful day, the couple shared a candid vlog where YB could be seen talking about his car being vandalized. Later in the video, Youngboy and Michelle are caught in a cute moment as they measure each other's height. Things went sour when a blog reposted Youngboy's video and Drusky left a trolling comment underneath. In the since-deleted comment, Drusky wrote, "Bitch look like me," alongside a crying, laughing emoji. But then someone from Never Broke Again LLC responded to Drusky with a threatening message. They wrote, "At Drusky, this why y'all niggas be dying." The message was clear and the comedian knew immediately that he had crossed the line. Since then, he has been staying quietly in his lane and avoiding anything that may lead to him bumping into NBA Youngboy. Interestingly, Drusky isn't the only one who seems to be avoiding NBA Youngboy. It is apparently a sentiment shared by several other rappers. During a 2021 interview with Angela Yee, Youngboy's main man, Quando Rondo, attempted to explain why they seem to have so many enemies in the industry. He said,
"People don't like us because they know we don't fuck with nobody. A lot of trouble come our way because we not open arms, man."
True to his claims, the duo has often avoided working with other artists and instead focused on promoting their own music. In fact, Youngboy has reportedly turned down collaborations with a lot of big-name artists, including J. Cole. He also passed up an opportunity to work with a red-hot Lil Baby because he simply wasn't feeling motivated. However, as much as Youngboy chooses to keep things tight on his end, those on the other side aren't so eager to work with him either. Rapper 21 Savage expanded on this industry Cold War during an interview with DJ Academics in September 2022. The interview came shortly after Youngboy released his album Sincerely Kentrell, which had no features. Despite Youngboy rapping entirely by himself throughout the project, it was a major hit with his fans and rivaled Drake for the top spot on the Billboard Top 200. Still, it was hard to miss the fact that there were no features in the 23-track album. While speaking to Academics, 21 Savage explained that artists won't work with Youngboy out of loyalty to rapper Lil Durk.
You got him and Quando, and a lot of niggas fuck with Durk. So a lot of niggas ain't gonna fuck with Youngboy shit because they fuck with Durk.
At the time, Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy were locked in a bitter feud, and the industry was forced to pick sides. The question is, why would Lil Durk dare to face off with Youngboy at a time when other rappers would never dream of such a thing? Rappers NBA Youngboy has feud with The beef between NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk began like a joke, but quickly turned ugly with the death of Chicago rapper King Von, a signee of Lil Durk's record label, Only the Family. Although Youngboy and Durk will later become the main characters in the beef, everything starts with the late rapper King Von. From 2018 to 2020, Youngboy and King Von began dissing each other on social media and through viral diss tracks. Von, in particular, made several videos mocking Youngboy's viral songs, noting that he was faking his lyrics and lifestyle. In a 2018 Instagram Live, Von could be seen listening to Youngboy's single Play With Us before proceeding to share his thoughts about the music.
Youngboy talking about on this song, bro?
What?
He talking crazy on this one.
Oh, yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
On his ass now.
On his
All that
ass.
cap. You got cap in your raps.
Although Youngboy never publicly addressed the diss, fans are convinced he was made aware of it. For nearly 2 years, the two appeared to stay off each other's path, with many suggesting they were both keeping low profiles due to their lengthy criminal records, which put them in the radar of law enforcement officials. However, when rumors began to spread that Von was dating Youngboy's ex-girlfriend and child's mother, Janya Meshel, the beef was reignited. Although Von quickly came out to dispel the dating rumors, Youngboy's camp was having none of it and went on a full-on attack on Von. The attack was spearheaded by NBA Youngboy's mentee Quando Rondo, who took several jabs at King Von on social media. Fans also interpreted an Instagram Live post by Youngboy, where he is talking trash as a diss to Von. Von eventually responded to Youngboy in his own Instagram Live, where he says, "Ain't no rap beef, and ain't no real beef unless somebody got shot or something." Von went on to say he doesn't argue over women. For many fans, this was the moment the beef went deadly, as Von's words would quickly come back to haunt him. On November 6th, 2020, King Von was shot and killed outside an Atlanta nightclub. Shortly after the murder, surveillance footage surfaced showing Quando Rondo and Von arguing and fighting outside the club just before shots went off. A man named Timothy Leaks was later arrested in connection with the murder. Numerous sources claimed that Leaks is a member of Youngboy's crew and is allegedly a close friend of Rondo. Following Youngboy's release from jail in 2022, he released a track titled Bring the Hook, which was an obvious diss aimed at Von and rappers from O-Block Chicago. In the song, Youngboy raps, "Nigga this that Squid Game, O-Block pack get rolled up, murder what they told us, Atlanta boy get fold up." The song immediately sparked a feud between Youngboy and Lil Durk, which resulted in the release of Ah Ha, the lead singer from Durk's 7,220 album. In the song, Durk took several shots at Youngboy, specifically mentioning his ex Michelle, suggesting that she had gotten intimate with the late King Von. That same day, Youngboy fired back with another diss track titled I Hate Youngboy, where he takes shots at Durk's fiancée India Royale, Lil Baby, Gucci Mane, Boozy Badazz, Durk's late cousin OTF Nunu, and Durk himself. He also made reference to his pal Quando Rondo, who is suspected to have played a part in King Von's death. He rapped, "Quando got no filter and he say that they gon' fuck with him. Clean up on ILO, youngin' let that chop blow. Ayy, my brother let that stick blow, nigga know that's my smoke. He called me a bitch, that's India, that be your hoe." The diss song sparked a flurry of responses from all the rappers he had name dropped, including Gucci Mane, who dissed Youngboy several times and accused of trying to use his name for publicity. Amidst Youngboy's feud with Lil Durk, he also got into a war of words with NLE Choppa. This came after Choppa appeared to have taken Durk's side in the feud, thereby inviting a series of threatening remarks from Youngboy. Despite being closely monitored by authorities, Youngboy released the track Know Like I Know, in which he makes several open threats against Choppa. At some point he rapped, "I bet your mama will be destroyed, nigga, when we send your stupid ass to God for making statements choosing sides about my beef with them lil boys. I can say I saw it, you can say I was your favorite nigga / better stay up in your place, bitch. Fuck around, get your face split." Unsurprisingly, the threats went unanswered as NLE chose to let the beef fizzle out, presumably out of fear of what Youngboy was capable of doing to him. Nearly a year later, Choppa would eventually address the situation when he appeared on an episode of DJ Academic's Off the Record podcast. During the interview, Choppa denied picking any sides, but maintained that he didn't appreciate Youngboy dissing King Von. Just like that, the whole Choppa and Youngboy situation fizzled out, but the feud with Lil Durk continued, while Lil Durk seemed not to be interested in. Taking the beef further, Youngboy's persistent personal attacks left Durk with little option but to respond in kind. On May 4th, 2023, DJ Academics fueled rumors of a reconciliation between both rappers when he suggested they had squashed their beef. However, Youngboy quickly ended such speculation when he fired back by dissing Lil Durk and DJ Academics on X. Despite the failed attempts to broker peace between the two rappers, Gilly the Kid later called for peace between Durk and Youngboy during a December 2023 episode of his $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. While speaking on the podcast, Gilly mentioned how he wanted the feuding rappers to headline the next Gilly Fest in his hometown in Philadelphia. He said, if both of them could hit the stage in the same night, it could show the youngins that shit ain't that serious. The beef ain't that serious. None of this drama is that serious. No one was sure how both rappers would respond to this peace plea, but everyone knew it was about time they squashed the beef. Much to everyone's surprise, NBA Youngboy responded positively to Gilly's remarks in an Instagram video, which was captioned, "It ain't what you think, OG, all this shit entertainment." In the video, Youngboy admitted his readiness to accept Gilly's request to take the stage alongside Lil Durk. He explained that Lil Durk called him up. However, he emphasized that he was still under house arrest.
OG, man, I talk to Durk like every 2-3 nights, man. He be trying to talk to me about my music, and he focused on $1 billion right now. You let them, hey, get him to let me out this house. I hit that stage for you. How you want me to come? Every chain on or just one chain?
This shocking response led to a light social media exchange between both rappers, in which Durk accused Youngboy of not giving him his house address to come see him. However, Youngboy responded by saying his probation officer would have to give the green light on receiving Durk as a guest. As Youngboy seemingly closed the chapter on his beef with Durk, he quickly jumped into another heated situation with Charlamagne the God in January 2024. The whole thing started when Youngboy appeared in an interview with Bootleg Kev, in which he expressed less enthusiasm about fatherhood despite having several children. Youngboy's comments sparked a scathing response from Charlamagne the God, who slammed Youngboy's views about fatherhood and called him the donkey of the day. In his usual manner, Youngboy released a diss track titled Act a Donkey, where he invites Charlamagne to his house in Utah to settle their issues together. The invitation carried a hint of threat, and Charlamagne duly rejected the offer, with fans assuming that he was probably afraid. Although NBA Youngboy has spent much of his public life promoting violence and being an all-round bad guy, in recent times there has been a pointed change in his views and some of his utterances. Where is NBA Youngboy now? In recent years, NBA Youngboy seems to be pivoting from the rap game's most dangerous figure to more of a preacher of peace. Although Youngboy has found it hard to avoid the occasional confrontation, just like he kicked off 2024 by threatening Charlamagne the God, he has been quite consistent in promoting positivity and taking responsibility for some of his actions. During a February 1st, 2023 interview with Billboard, Youngboy expressed regret for the negative impact his music has had on others. The Lil Top rapper noted that he started on that dark path from the moment his career took off and continued to push out such music to satisfy the fans' demands and keep the money flowing. Youngboy said, "I woke up one morning and was like, damn, they got me. Look at the shit I done spoke about. Look at the shit I put in these people's ears. Man, I feel very wrong about a lot of things. How many lives I actually am responsible for when it comes to my music. How many kids and people have gotten a car or put this in their ears and actually went and hurt someone. And now I'm sitting back like, damn, I can't do it all in one day, but I promise to clean whatever I can clean, but it's gonna take time." This was a welcome change from an artist who is amidst house arrest and battling several legal battles on all fronts. And true to his words, Youngboy has been making efforts to right all his wrongs, starting with his push for reducing the amount of violence that has nearly taken over the rap game in recent years. In January 2023, Youngboy took his rebirth up another notch when he got married to his longtime girlfriend, Jaslyn Michelle.
I get married January 7th. Boy, you can't pay me $10 million to get on motherfucking OnlyFans, nigga, you crazy.
The duo have 2 children together, a 17-month-old named Alice and a newborn son, Clemenza. Youngboy has also fathered 10 children with 8 other women. The rapper keeps his personal life very private, but went out of character when he featured 2 of his sons, Caden and Casey, in the music video for his single, Casey Talk. Away from his family, Youngboy has been increasingly open about his heavy drug use, which he claims is a coping mechanism for depression and anxiety. The rapper drew concern from his fans when he recently confessed that he takes approximately 20 Xanax pills a day. Youngboy's mental health struggles have been well documented over the years, with his lawyers even having to file a motion to amend some conditions of his house arrest in November 2023 as a result of his declining mental health. A month later, the rapper granted an interview where he revealed that he had begun going to rehab.
I went to rehab for a weekend recently.
Okay.
I still get an image that like I do a lot of drugs and
However, the optimism surrounding that news was short-lived, as a February 2024 Instagram post by Youngboy hinted he had slipped back into the unhealthy addiction. In the picture, Youngboy can be seen passed out on the floor with spilled Xanax pills and a cup of lean. For fans of the gritty crooner, seeing their idol in such a vulnerable state was a wake-up call, and many of them have called on him to seek help. Youngboy further revealed his vulnerabilities when he recently opened up about his deep fear of people, highlighting that it has driven him to live a mostly reclusive lifestyle. He said, "I'm terrified of people. I'm very scared of people. I owe my kids. I'm terrified of people, and I'm very shy, but I never know why. Once I walk on the stage." Youngboy further emphasized that people are cruel and cannot control themselves, which makes it possible for them to hurt anyone. Given the amount of violence and death that has taken place in hip-hop, it's easy to understand paranoia and his decision to steer clear of the public. Despite all these troubles coupled with being stuck in his Utah home, Youngboy's musical output still tops most rappers. However, after a busy 2022 that saw him release 8 projects while still under home arrest, Youngboy suggested he would be taking a brief hiatus from music for some healing time. It was during this period that he was visited by missionaries of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. At first, Youngboy turned them away each time they came calling at his residence, but his longing for help and a friend eventually brought him to give them an audience. According to Youngboy, "I wanted help very badly. I needed a friend, and it hit me. It was just cool to see someone with a different mindset that had nothing to do with business or money, just these wonderful souls." After making new friends in the Mormon community, the rapper is now determined to be baptized into the church once his ankle monitor is taken off. If you enjoyed the video and hope to stay connected for more interesting celebrity news, click on the card showing on the screen.